Hello everyone and welcome to Internally Screening. Today we're going to be reacting to Live or Let Die. The tagline for this film is wonderfully succinct. It is, Roger Moore is James Bond. And that is because in this film, Roger Moore is James Bond, instead of Sean Connery being James Bond. Today we're joined by George. How are you, George?
I'm well, thank you, Rupert. Hello everybody, delighted to be back on the podcast.
It's not a podcast, but a good start. Any thoughts on Live or Let Die? All I can really remember is it's one of the more racially controversial of the James Bond films. You know, right up there with...
Die Another Day.
Die Another Day, and also You Only Live Twice.
Oh, fuck, of course, yeah.
I haven't seen it for ages, to be honest with you. And apparently Sean Connery turned down $5.5 million to play James Bond for a seventh time.
Which is probably quite a lot in...
It is a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll put the exchange rate up on screen now, ladies and gents.
There you go.
Bang.
Right.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
I
can't believe he did that shit.
Sean! I think he does a good gun pose. That's
he does.
my
Oh, I like the grab of the arm like that. You got to secure it in place.
Yeah. I've got to secure my own guns, if you know what I mean.
Stop the masculinity breaching forth.
It's impossible.
No wonder he's hungry. There's nothing on his plate.
Why did we bring him on?
Apparently people liked him last time.
I got rave reviews.
Oh, don't feed his ego.
He got one comment that wasn't Jacob.
2 comments.
Like a random...
Jacob had his burner account. This man is struggling with his hairline. That is the biggest cope of a hairline I've ever seen. Is this guy supposed to be a fake out where you're supposed to think he's Bond or something?
Yeah, I did kind of think that for a hot sec, yeah.
Whose funeral is it? Yours.
Oh, okay, that was kind of a hard line. Okay, that's kind of heat. Ooh.
It's the suction coffin. And he's gone.
He didn't even get bitten, there's no bite mark on him.
He died.
That was rubbish.
Of natural causes.
It was incredibly fast-acting poison as well.
Oh,
here we go. Let's appreciate this intro
yes.
song.
Did you say the breast intro song?
I wish I was that witty.
Let's nip that in the bud. That was good. That was just good work.
Rupert, I won't have this game of tit for tat.
That's good. Don't be such a boob. I don't know.
Did you actually try and just say that? No, I know it's not this film, but there is nothing harder in cinema than watching all of those frogs sing this song at the funeral of the king
Shrek 3.
In Shrek 3.
Oh god, I've tried to erase most of Shrek 3 from my mind.
He croaked!
Oh, first shot of
He's
your boy.
already at it, honestly, James. Put it away.
Gotta start him as he means to continue. Invading his privacy a little bit. Like, yeah, we all know James Bond sleeps around. You don't need to put your fucking
Why
nose
did he let him in?
Yeah, but Adam,
sorry, mate, I'm
just
busy.
think, like, we've got a new James Bond, and like M, we are intruding into somewhere we didn't know before.
She is so mad. She is so fucking mad. Oh, Moneypenny, you got to make your move. Look how heartbroken she is. I think she's kind of into it though.
Yeah.
She's like, you've been a filthy boy.
What's a cuckold if it's female? Is it still cuckold, or is there a new term? You know, like
I don't know.
You know,
That's
like
a
widow
question.
and widower. Is it cuckold and
Cuckold work.
cuckold-ess?
That's good. That's probably it. How is that useful?
Powerful enough to even deflect the path of a bullet.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Bullets are moving so fucking quickly.
It only works if it's the person shooting a magnetic bullet at you. What if they're just using a type of metal that isn't magnetic?
So let's think that out. If the bullet is too quick for you to be able to react and press the button,
yeah, obviously,
so you've got to be pressing the button before the gun is fired.
And you have to move your arm to where the
If
bullet
the magnet is that powerful, wouldn't it draw the gun towards the...
Yeah, that's a
watch
good
as well?
point. Wouldn't it be more useful if someone draws their gun to then turn it on to pull the
I
gun
think
out
the
there?
idea is like, didn't he say it like a long range? So I think the idea is like someone shoots and you have a second.
It might be a good recipe to get your arm shot off.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You want it to deflect away, right? You wouldn't want to pull the bullet in. Because if the bullet's coming towards you,
Oh,
and
true,
then you
yeah,
have a
it's
magnet in your wrist, you're just
that's so-
accelerating it
That's
into
a good
your
point.
wrist.
Yeah, we've only shown it work in one direction, so it just shoots straight through the fucking watch, like chops your wrist off.
Yeah, if it were like, if you have the option to like reverse the polarity or whatever, make it be like, you know, push away.
Okay, that's the only reason they made that.
I hope you don't have any piercings.
Or a pacemaker.
Yeah.
Turn
Oh my
that
God.
shit straight off. Oh, he's got the old bum chin.
Yeah, that's the classic British look, isn't it?
Isn't that like a weirdly rare, like,
You always
thing?
see like old British actors, the really like hot ones. They all have it.
Maybe that was it. They were like scouted out for the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
like furrowed chin.
My chin's like the opposite. It's so fucking rounded.
Well, I mean that's the normal chin.
Thank you, Adam.
We're in the 99%.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, no, it's always better to be in the 1%, isn't it? Unless it's like the type of cancer you have. It's like
Yeah, I'm not
super
sure. I'm in the top 1% of deadly disease carriers.
Look at that. See that car there.
Oh, that's
on
a
the
fucking
right. That's
wagon.
A sick car.
Oh no, what's going to happen here? Oh, if only James Bond had that magnet.
Does this film basically confirm magic is real in the James Bond universe?
Yeah, it did.
Or is he hypnotised?
Some kind of voodoo rituals go on. That was just how the French park. What he just did. You're not legally allowed to park in France unless you jump the car first.
Your French Google Maps. You have arrived at your destination.
Monsieur, où est la boulangerie?
The least exciting Bond chase of all time. It's just three cars following at breakneck speed.
You got a honky on your tail.
Those are some decent prices.
Yeah, like 80 cents.
A
for
pizza roll, a
cheeseburger.
pizza roll for 40 cents.
Not in this economy. That was so good.
That
he
was
picked
genius.
the one table. What if he picked a different table?
Yeah, he wasn't even shown to that table. They've all got that capability.
Maybe it was like they all had
He's
to
like
sit.
he didn't choose a table in the middle of the floor because that one like flips around and drops you.
What if these guys weren't in the right room?
Yeah, he's got to wait for them.
No, this is where the magic happens.
Hey,
Hey.
you're a dumbass, Bond.
It's foreshadowing, given you would say Roger Moore is the fool of the James Bonds.
My name is James is for tombstones, baby.
I'm going to use that. Names is for tombstones.
You should use that in your next job interview. So what's your name? Names is for tombstones, baby. I wish to conduct this interview via the means of tarot card.
That guy was so slow to respond.
Proper like Minecraft death noises as well.
Ooh, ooh.
Whoa, swagging.
I can do that.
Do it right now, Rupert.
I'm too dignified. And I'm not wearing the required Y fronts.
Well, that could be arranged.
I mean, we're not live, Rupert. We can do this shit.
No, I'm too dignified.
Cowardly is more like it.
Yeah, I'm that as well.
Attaboy. I sense it too. Zoom, zoom.
Oh, okay. He's also just ruined his cigar.
And the carpet, more importantly.
Yeah.
Cigar.
He's not getting his deposit back.
What a fit!
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Wow, okay.
James Bond's looking a little bit,
Metrosexual
little
there.
fruity. I rate it.
Yeah, nah, the double denims.
James Bond's getting
They're
his
kind of
swag on.
the high cut denim jacket. Damn.
Roger Moore is somehow making it look straight. That's how powerful his chin is.
Rosie, you seem to be staging a remarkable comeback.
That is an epic form of negging. You've been so terrible it can only go uphill from here, Rosie, you fuckwit.
I'm in no hurry. Are you?
That eyebrow, Jesus.
You wouldn't. Not after what we just done.
You don't understand. The post-nut clarity allows me to do things. I'll kill you right now. I'm so depressed.
Oh no, poor
That old
Rosie.
school like shooting effect was like,
Damn, they got some
what a
fast
great
acting
character arc she had. She was literally like one of the worst characters ever written. She's completely useless, does nothing, betrays Bond, runs off and gets fucking murked immediately. Like, why even?
What's even the point?
Like the whole film could happen without her, basically.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is he wind gliding with a cigar?
That is next level swag.
I love he's one-handing it as well. He doesn't give a fuck. Oh, he's like sitting in it. I wondered why he was being so chill.
This is like Far Cry 3.
Like, he's just a random guy.
He was actually just a tourist.
He's a tourist.
He also didn't need to kill him because he just flew in a different direction afterwards. He just saw the guys like, oh, this will be
Let's
fucking
go.
awesome.
He was the guy was facing out to sea, and James Bond flew in on a silent aircraft, but no one knew he had to kill him.
What?
I predict we will shag. What now? You literally have to. The cards don't lie! This is literally what's happening. Oh my god.
Now you have to fuck me.
That's so weird. This is how I, plan to meet my future wife. I just pull out a Rayquaza EX. Just like,
do you know what this means?
She just falls in love
what
with
the
me.
fuck? Yo, dude.
Okay, that's weird.
That's not okay, man. That's not okay.
The cards don't lie. But I guess James Bond does, so...
Oh, she loses her powers because she's not a virgin anymore.
Ooh, no.
Is that it?
Just another slightly weird angle of this film.
Is that what's happening?
The gods themselves have taken away my powers.
That was good acting, to be fair.
Oh, that's good shit.
So where the fuck are they sleeping?
Yeah, valid. Well, you just like broke in somewhere.
Yeah, he's just broken in, right?
And this is after their henchman's been kicked off a cliff.
Someone kicked Billy off a cliff, yeah? We got to find out how this happened. He's out there shagging their mister.
And he literally leaves the glider like right next to like the front door or whatever. It's like,
Jeez.
No one gives a fuck. And there's no sense of urgency in this scene either. They're just chilling.
There's no sense in going off half-cocked.
Hey!
Now, well, okay, so she's literally within the space of 5 minutes done a pivot from, oh no, my powers, to, alright, give me that dick.
I guess it makes sense if your whole life is defined by your powers.
Yeah.
And then you lose them, you'd be like, fuck it.
No, but like, the trauma makes sense, and now she's just like, well, now I'm a
She's not
cock
over it,
addict.
yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes it'd be like that.
He's just so irresistible as soon as he starts putting clothes back
When
on.
I lost
She's
my
like, whoa,
magic
whoa, whoa.
powers, I was pretty upset.
Yeah, sorry about that, Rudy.
Yeah. Just ask me next time, do you know what I mean? It's not a nice way to wake up, do you know what I mean?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's backpedal this one, shall we?
Hey, No, he's got the classic walkie-talkie flute. One of the classic pieces of spy equipment.
Why wouldn't James just be like super suspicious of everyone on this island?
Yeah.
So like a guy's just there.
He should be
playing
able to
a flute.
recognise a walkie-talkie flute. He should pull out his own and they should fight
With flutes.
with flutes, walkie-talkie flutes. And each time they hit, it's like static. It's like so it's like lightsabers.
What's all this then?
What is going on, to be fair? I don't really get it.
They're drugs. They're growing drugs.
Oh my god.
Don't do drugs.
Is there any point in breaking that down whatsoever? They're literally shooting in a line.
Yeah, like
and it
moves
stops
around,
and then starts again. Why did he pick his escape vehicle as a fucking bus? Whoa!
How bad are those motorcycle drivers?
To be fair, I mean, I wouldn't want to do an emergency stop in a motorcycle, but still, they didn't even try.
This is how buses drive in London, to be fair.
Lit?
I mean, that's the coolest thing that's happened in the film so far.
That might be the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, it's much more streamlined now.
True,
Think of the
he's
gas
lost-
he's going to
lost-
be getting now.
Lost a lot of top weight, and I'm sure the bus engines must be fucking huge.
Yeah, they got
You
a lot,
strip a bus down, it must be rapid.
lot of torque.
Well, that's just inconsiderate.
Sweet mother of pearl.
Bond, you've stuck your dick in the merchandise again. We've spoken about this, Bond.
Oh, it's that guy again.
How did he not recognise a man with that kind of
It's
facial
like
hair?
every black person's film a massive snake.
Yeah, I guess that's a really problematic part of it, right?
It's a very problematic part, but also, yeah, it's the same taxi driver from New York.
It's the same.
He's
guy.
driven way out of his way to get here. Jesus.
Today is your lucky day, Jim. You're going skydiving.
I'll be giving the lesson.
More fucking random shenanigans.
No, but this is good shit. This is good shit. Like, this chase is ridiculous. Like, it's a
This is
plane.
like GTA.
It's not more manoeuvrable than a car.
Yeah, but the aeroplane is also fitted with its own rotating weapon at the front of it.
I'm just going to go into this greased hangar lobby.
I can't find a brake.
What the fuck is happening?
Holy shit.
Oh, she swore!
That's
that
the
has
one.
to be the first James Bond swear. Did all the guys who crashed their cars just not get out? Like, you didn't go that far. You went
We
about
can't
like
get
50
we
metres
can't get
away
out
from
because of
where
the
we started.
chain.
Oh, that's I'm going home. Fuck this.
Do you think you could find something a little closer to the stage?
Oh,
We
he's...
once had a nasty turn in a booth.
That was good. That was good.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh, she's singing the song.
She's
That's so
diegetically singing the song.
funny. I don't remember this from Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Holy shit! I have seen this film. Do not remember it.
That's
Swear
okay.
down.
That's fair as fuck.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Why does Mr. Big's face look kind of weird?
Yeah, it does. It looks kind of weirdly coloured.
He looks kind of like Blackula.
He looks like
He's got like weird
he's
pale
wearing
face.
like a really detailed blackface.
I was gonna say that, and I didn't want it to come out badly, but yeah, I kind of agree.
Pretty sure that's not the case though. So
No, but honestly, his face does look weird. He's got like a kind of sickly complexion. Man looks ill. Oh!
Oh, gee,
you are.
that's why.
Oh, I was right!
he was wearing blackface, but it was okay? Question mark. I swear I recognise this guy from somewhere.
No, straight up. Wait, whoa. Oh, no.
Is he an alien?
Yes! That's it!
He's the guy from Alien.
He's the guy from Alien!
He's
Holy
the one who
fuck.
gets melted, right?
He doesn't get melted.
Who's the one who gets melted where like the alien's like bearing down on him and he's like just like dripping down his face.
Well, he's not melted, it's just like...
Yeah, but
it's just
the
like
acid
water.
is like melting his face, isn't it?
I don't think that. I don't think
Yeah,
he
because
gets
there's
acid.
like I think there's like blood, and that's how I remember it.
I thought he's just like staring up at it and then he gets his head punched through. And
Yeah,
you
that
get like
does happen.
You get like a split
But
second.
the alien's like growling in his face.
Yeah, but it's
supposed
just
to be,
hissing.
like,
I don't think it's
flicking
acid. I don't think it has acidic saliva.
Butterhook.
Butterhook.
Wow,
Really?
I just got that.
Butterhook.
Poor banter.
Wow, that's ableist, man.
True. Yeah, butter wheels. Imagine
Well, you
saying
like
that to someone.
Pushes someone in a wheelchair
Yeah.
down the stairs. Butter wheels.
How would that knock you out? He hit him like here. He was like,
Yeah.
bush.
Ow!
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
one weakness, my Achilles shoulder.
I sleep.
Whoa! Look at the fucking...
Boy is large.
This absolute unit.
The girth on this lad.
Jeez.
Was that guy sat on the table like, quick, I've got to find the card.
I hope he doesn't lob them with the hook hand, because there's a strong chance of the hook just flying off. He's going to get chicken all over that lovely suit. Oh, there we go. Wow, it's come in handy in this incredibly, very, very specific situation. And you've just been absolutely fucked.
That's a tiny alligator. Like, that's not even an alligator. That's just small.
You could just kick that away, I reckon. Step on its head.
He escaped. Wow.
You know what's kind of wild? That when he steps on them, they react. You don't think some mad cunt actually stepped on some crocodiles to this?
No, they did the shot quick enough that if it was prosthetics, they weren't that obvious.
That was, I mean, look, it's the 70s, so I don't, you know, it could easily
Animal
just be-
abuse is not out of the question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's possible they like tied them down or something.
If they were like, yeah, say they were on like very,
Like half sedated or something.
if they were in like very shallow water and it's literally like there's only like half a foot of depth and he's just standing on them.
Well, no, they might also have like tied their jaws together or something.
Now because their jaws open, they like go ah.
Wait, check this out. Clint Eastwood was offered the role of James Bond after Dirty Harry for this film.
Nah,
And he
really?
said no. Said he should be English. Fucking true.
Fair.
Another reason, Clint the fucking Chad.
Fair. Respect
Also,
to Clint.
Roger Moore is 45 here.
Yeah, he's like the oldest guy to take up Bond, isn't it? Yeah, how old was Connery when he stopped doing it? I reckon
Probably in
Connery
his 40s though.
was Connery younger than when Roger started. That's the question I'm.
He does
wondering.
look kind of old in Diamonds Are Forever, but he's still got colour in his hair, but it could be dyes, so I don't know. Whoa!
Lads, Sean Connery in his last film would have been 41 when the film came out.
Yeah, I was thinking 40s, yeah.
So he's younger when he finished than Roger was.
That seems
when he
very
started. It's kind of wild, isn't
short-sighted of the producers.
it? I mean, they milked more longer than they milked Connery, innit?
More.
I'm sure this ain't exactly your debut with this sort of thing.
Oh. Has he got a mouthful of chewing?
Chewing tobacco.
Chewing tobacco. Oh, it would have been great if it like gored the fuck out of him as it went over. Whoa! Where the fuck did he? Oh my god! That's insane. Oh, that's some heat.
That was a cool stunt.
That's heat as fuck. You've been absolutely fucking ruined, mate.
Man on his plantation.
Oh, excellent.
That was kind of funny. It took Crocodile Wrangler and stuntman Ross Kanaga, the villain. The movie was named after him. Wow, it was named after him.
That's cool.
It took them 6 takes to complete the scene where he doubles for Roger Moore when Bond flees the bad guys running across the back of 3 crocodiles in a swamp. He received 60 grand for the stunt. Filmed at the Swamp Safaris, his 350 acres of mangrove swamp on Jamaica's north coast, where he kept a herd of over 1,000 crocodiles.
Oh, wow.
In 73 interview explained, something like that is almost impossible to do, so I had to do it 6 times before I got it right. I fell 5 times. The film company kept sending to London for more clothes. The crocs were chewing off everything when I hit the water, including the shoes.
Oh, what?
I also received 193 stitches on my leg and face.
So he was getting
that 5-second shot, if that, like a 3-second shot.
Mad. Real crocs.
Real crocs. Real
Man
stunt.
getting his fucking bits nipped every time he fell in.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Imagine how excited he was when he actually managed to do it at last.
He's like, thank fuck.
It's like, I don't have to do that shit again.
Now I need to spend all my money I earned for doing it on stitches.
On medical bills.
Yeah. And therapy, by the sounds of it. This boat chase has gone on for a while.
They've done a fair amount to keep it relatively interesting, but that I mean, part of the issue with boat chases is that they're not very manoeuvrable, right?
Yeah.
So you can't. You're just kind of driving a boat forward.
Another reason The World Is Not Enough is the Goat Brosnan film, because that's a sick boat chase.
It has, and again, the whole driving across land in this, I feel like they're definitely calling back.
Yeah, definitely, and they do it a bit interesting because he has to like go underwater.
Yeah, and
he
he's
goes
got like
through
the
boats,
weird.
He goes on ground.
He's got like the jet boat, so they kind of like write in excuses for him to do cool shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nah, it's great. Oh yeah, hit the cake! Yes! Whoa!
Why? Why would it do that?
This is like nowhere near it.
What the fuck? Oh, come on. That is a big fucking explosion.
That
as
is
well.
ridiculous.
Holy shit.
He had like a tiny bit of petrol on him. Come on. What did he crash into? A napalm tanker?
Yeah, this is my TNT boat.
What's going on now?
It's the ceremonial placing of the hat.
My favourite part of all the ceremonies I get up to.
I mean, that's a pretty cool entrance.
That
as
is,
entrances go.
That's my
pretty
wrestler
swag.
entrance from now on. So many trap doors in this film. Jesus. What? How did his eyes move? James Bond's got the biggest.
Jeez, how
fucking
powerful is that
burner.
pistol?
Look at the size of it, mate.
You've destroyed all the weed.
Well, now it's on fire. The island's gonna get super blazed. He accidentally unleashes like a bio weapon on the entire world. The weed's entering the atmosphere, sir. Nah, I don't believe it. He's fake.
Why was there a ceramic version of him?
Stupid questions, George.
And how many ceramic versions of him do they have, just in case?
His eyes also moved, which makes no sense at all. Damn, he beat him so easily.
Looks like he's having sex with them snakes.
That was the shortest boss fight I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not even sure you'd say it was a fight. It was like they hit swords once. And
Yeah,
then...
he punched him into the stomach and pushed him into his death. He kicked that guy, was so funny. That guy who got kicked knew nothing about it. He just took. Why are the villains giving James Bond like a fucking cocktail?
Well, it's more that
before I murder you, would you like a Blue Lagoon or a Porn Star Martini? Bond?
Why do they drink it? That's the other thing.
Why don't they poison it?
They're so trusting.
Yeah, also weak gadgets in this film. What did you come up with? A magnet.
Whoa, is the big guy going to get fucked? Oh.
No. That's hilarious.
You must have got tied up somewhere.
Get it? Because he's tied up.
Wow, they're getting their money's worth out the magnet.
Thank God there's nothing else made of metal in this room.
Yeah, and thank God it's made of magnetic metal.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just shoot them or just stab them with a knife? Like, this seems a very convoluted way to...
Yeah, I mean, it always is. I could kill you, Mr. Bond. Or I could put you into a contraption that would lift you slowly into a bit of hungry hyenas with lasers for eyes.
Oh, shit! Yes. Oh, I love some shark action.
not the greatest choreography I've ever seen. It's not quite The Raid.
Rot-row.
No. Yep. What? That's
It's so ridiculous.
so lame.
What? Do they explain why they have those guns?
No, they literally introduce it in that previous scene. It's like, this is cool, isn't it? And then they
That's
do that.
literally it.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, what?
I forgot how like shameless that was.
What practical application does that have?
It's cool when you shoot a sofa and it blows the guy off of it. It's like the Jackass prank gun.
That was our final confrontation.
Yeah.
With the big bad.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. This is the end of the film.
Fucking hell. We spent more time in the boats. That was the real climax of the film, the boat chase, mate.
Okay, we're gonna have one more prank on Bond before he goes.
Oh, of course.
His face. Bye, bitch.
Come on.
Is he gonna beat this guy in like, 5 or 6 punches as well?
Now, obviously he has to defeat him, but is it ableist anyway?
No.
He's beating up a man with one arm, Rupert.
Yeah, but if you refuse to beat up a man with one arm because he's got one arm, isn't that ableist?
Oh, wow. You have put me in a great moral quandary here.
Checkmate, ableist.
You get one line of dialogue for this bit. You go.
Now he just goes to bed. Because what the fuck is he gonna do?
Now what are you doing?
Giving him a hand.
Just being disarming, darling.
That's not even as good as the one you said. What was that guy's relevance to anything in the film?
He stands around, he's got a funny laugh.
Just the aesthetic.
Wow.
There we are.
What did you think of Live or Let Die?
Our first trip into the land of Roger Moore.
Moorland.
I mean, it's undoubtedly a step up from Diamonds Are Forever.
Marginal, in my opinion. Definitely better.
I think it's more than marginal. I think there's a lot of echoed problems that carry across from Diamonds Are Forever, largely being a plot that just kind of meanders and does random shit to kind of like keep the story flowing, even though, like George said, it is incredibly simplistic underneath all of it, and it's just kind of it all feels like superfluous.
Yeah.
The thing with spy films is often like there's a mystery to them. The sort of, as the spy, you go along and sort of you're competing against sort of the villains who are also sort of doing devious things, being clever. Whereas in this film, it's such a simple plot that it does meander and it has those really long set pieces, especially the one on the boats in the river, just to kind of fill up time. And
But how is this film 2 hours long?
you could probably cut that film down to an hour and keep all the key plot points.
Yeah, true.
Without losing like too much in the way of important content.
Particularly like the opening stuff, it feels like there's loads of just scenes that just kind of happen. Some of it feels expository and some of it doesn't. It's like hard to tell what's important when you're watching it and what isn't, because it's just kind of a bunch of things.
There's no mystery and there's just like no danger to Bond at all. He's kind of investigating, but every time you meet all the bad guys immediately, they're not that threatening. They're just like a bunch of guys and one of them has a claw hand and he might have links to voodoo, which is like might have been scary in the 70s, but I doubt it. Like even then, like it's just not.
And there's the really unnecessary bait and switch of like Connery being
the whole face thing was
the same person as Mr. Big. Like
it's a twist that literally is like the only reaction you can have to it is
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
We were just like, oh, he looks weird. And then
that was it.
That's why he looks weird. So it was completely pointless. I guess like the problem with Diamonds Are Forever is that film's also long, and a lot of the stuff in it is like kind of annoying. It feels very devoid of charm at points.
Yes,
it does have points of charm and like memorable bits, but for the most part, it's like very devoid of charm and it kind of grating in how self-aware it feels. Whereas I guess at least that is a slightly more authentic Bond film, just going for something. And
I did get a lot more charm from it. I thought Roger Moore did a good job. I feel he blends into the role pretty
does it a bit
seamlessly.
differently, yeah.
But like there's no kind of like awkward clunkiness with his role where it's like, you know, it feels like they've really had to recharacterize him or change too much. Like he wears it like a glove. And
that's a good point. He really does slip into the role like pretty seamlessly. Yeah. Fair play to him for that.
I didn't find it distracting whatsoever that I was, suddenly there's a new actor, whereas George Lazenby does take a little bit of like adjustment. But here, they pay so much homage to the older films. Fight on a Train from Russia with Love. You know, a lot of like animal related shenanigans on islands. Dr. No. It's like very much like we're resetting the series with a bunch of familiar stuff.
I guess this was early fan service.
It does hit a lot of the classic James Bond notes, doesn't it? Like, you know, train scene, boat scene, plane scene.
But it
just forgot to include an interesting storyline. Even though as we go through the more films, I think we'll find that there's some highlights in there, but it's overall not as strong or consistent or just flat entertaining as the Connery ones were. It does have its own sort of identity as a Bond run goes, and its own sort of style that's nice. But I mean, for me overall it's like 4 out of 10.
I mean, I'd agree with that. I think when I watched it the first time I thought it was a bit better. This time I was like, maybe it's because it's not a huge amount going on. When you kind of know what the general plot is, it doesn't stay with you particularly.
It loses. It certainly doesn't have that kind of.
It doesn't have like. There's no like serious tension within it.
Yeah, there's just no threat. None of the bad guys are scary, and the situation is kind of boring.
I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. It's quite a simplistic plot. It does have like go to some cool locations. I think it introduces Roger Moore quite well, and it kind of is in keeping with a lot of the Bond franchise, and maybe they've deliberately played it safe and kind of went with a low budget to kind of just in case changing from Sean Connery didn't go particularly well. But it's not up there with the greats of the franchise. I wouldn't say it's Die Another Day levels of terrible, but it's not a memorable.
Well, we gotta keep modding Die Another Day. It happens every fucking time.
The definition of a bad Bond film.
Well, we'll see about that.
But it does have a very good theme song.
Jesus.
And that's Live and Let Die.
Live and Let. Not Die Another Day. Even I will concede the Die Another Day theme song is one of the worst ever. I love it for that very reason, because it's so shit. But I'm with Rupert. I think it's a 4 out of 10. A mediocre start, but in the overall trajectory of the franchise, a slight uptick.
Because I'll take that sour a bit.
I'll take that positive.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. We've been Eternally Screening. This has been our Bond reaction to Live and Let Die. We're going to have The Man with the Golden Gun will come shortly after, so you should subscribe to the channel.
That you should.
So you can see our reaction to it. I don't know who we're going to watch it with. You know, it'll be great. And if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Adios, amigos.
Peace.